Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jody here. Thank you so much for clicking on another video. If you're new, welcome to the fam bam. If you're not new, thank you so much for coming back. So I have another client tutorial for you again today. So I start off my client's face with cleaning it with some micellar water. I just went ahead and placed some of that on a paper towel and wiped off any excess oils that she may have on her face. I then went in with some moisturizing primer. This is the Ember Elise moisturizing primer. I went ahead and placed that all over her face, and after that I went in with the Revlon Photo Finish primer, and this is a primer I use to mattify her face and help to reduce any oils coming through. So after priming the face, I'm going to go straight into brows. I'm using the Morphe Brow Palette, and I'm going to take that dark color there and fill in her brows. After filling in the brows, I went in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the color Deep Olive, and this is what I'm going to use to clean up and shape her brows. Alright, so once her brows has been cleaned up, I went in with some eye primer. I used the P. Louise base in the color Rumor 04, and I used that to prime her lids. Now this is a little bit lighter. It's just going to help the color stand out a little bit more. Alright, so I'm going to start off the eyes by going in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to take a light brown color as her transition color. As you can see, I'm pointing to that. I'm going to start off with that as her transition color. I'm then going to go in with a little bit of a darker color, and I'm going to use that to deepen up the crease color, or that transition color. So after applying that transition color and deepening that up with a little bit of a darker brown color, I'm going to go in to cut her crease, and I'm using that same P. Louise base that I used earlier to prime her lids, and I'm going to use that to do a half cut crease. So I'm going to go back to the ends of that cut crease, and I'm just going to soften up that line there and add that darker brown to give it a little bit more depth and dimension to the look. Alright, so I'm going to now take the Saharan by Juvia's palette, and I'm going to grab that silver color from that palette, and I'm going to use that as her lid color. So after applying that lid color, I'm going to go in with that dark brown color, and I'm going to soften the edge of that cut crease. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and give this look a little bit more pizzazz. I'm going to go in with the ELO Cosmetics glitter, and this is in the color Funfetti. I'm going to also apply this using the NYX glitter primer as the adhesive. So if you're liking this video so far, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up, smash that like button, don't forget to subscribe as well as share this video. I'm also going to be applying some chunky glitter. I'm going to use a clear lash glue as the adhesive for that. So I'm going to go in here and apply that chunky glitter that I got from Amazon. So I'm going to go in with the Pat McGrath Labs felt tip liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to use this to line her lid. I'm going to start on the face, so I'm going to use the Ben Nye Olive Brown palette, matte palette, and I'm going to just hold this up against her face to try to find her perfect shade. So you're going to see me test this on her jaw and blend it out to find a perfect match. So before I go in with foundation, I'm going to go in and color correct. I'm going to use the LA Girl Orange Concealer. She had a few dark areas on her face, and I wanted those dark areas to not poke through. So I went ahead and applied the color corrector to those dark areas and blended that out. Alright, so after the foundation application, I'm going to go in and conceal. I'm going to use these two foundations from e.l.f. One was too light and one was too dark, so I mixed them both to get the perfect shade. These are the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. So I just, again, place that in the highlighted areas, and I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. I'm going to go in and set the highlighted areas. I'm going to first go in and blend out any creasing that she may have, and then I'm going to go in with the Ben Nye Topaz powder, which was a little bit too dark for her. On top of that, I went in with the Sacha Buttercups just to give it a little bit more of a highlighted look, and I went ahead and placed that on the same areas that I placed the concealer, just to brighten it up a little bit. I'm going to go in and contour her now. So I'm using the Ben Nye Media Pro palette, and I'm going to show you the color in just a second that I used to contour her. And I'm going to just slim her face down just a little bit and put that all around the perimeter of her face, just to give her a slimming effect. Alright, after contouring, I went in and set the rest of her face and brushed away that setting powder. I'm going in with the MAC Dark Deep, and I'm using that to set the rest of her face. I went in with blush. This blush is Raisin from MAC, one of my favorite blushes to use on darker skin. I quickly just went ahead and lined her eyes with a white eyeliner pencil. This just helps to open up the eyes and make it look bigger, and this pencil is from BH Cosmetics. I went back in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I grabbed that first light brown color and I smudged that under her lower waterline, and then I went in with the darker color and smoked that out as well. Alright, went in with some false lashes. These lashes I got off Amazon, and I just measured those prior off camera and place those on her eyes with lash glue. I went in with some mascara to coat her top lashes just so that they blended a little bit more seamlessly with the falsies, and then I used that same mascara and went on the bottom lashes and gave that a coat as well. So I sprayed her face with the Max Fix Plus just to make sure that she does not have the powdery look, and melt everything together. Also went in with the Anastasia Glow Kit and placed some highlight on the high points of her face. So that's her cheek, forehead, nose, cupid's bow, and chin. I also placed some of that highlight on her brow bone and the inner corner or her tear duct area. Now time for the lips. I went in with the MAC lip pencil in the color Chestnut, a very popular color, and I'm going to use this to line her lips. So I went on her lips with a light pink lip gloss. This is the NYX Butter Gloss. I do not remember the color. I'll go ahead and leave it in the description box below, but I just went ahead and I applied that to her lips. And that's it, guys. That is the end of the look. She was looking at herself in the camera and feeling herself, hence the reason why she is just, you know, playing around. So yeah, that's the end of the look. Nice glitter cut crease with glossy lips. She's having fun.